This should maybe fix it. Can you say something?
Well, it's hard to tell because we have this delay, so we'll know in 1 minute.
So we have the standard Hellion harass, trying to deny the creep, and the Liberator going in the back of the main of Mixer. But there's already 2 queens in position.
Oh, trying to slip in. Okay.
Hellion just peeking in.
He lost the queen, but not the end of the world.
No. We'll look at the drone count. It's 60 actually to 46, which is alright for the Zerg. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, good start from Mixer.
Going for the 4th. Interesting 4th base as well. I guess it kind of makes sense if you want to control the airspace.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to take the 4th base on the left if you're taking the central base. I mean, it makes more sense to spread your creep downwards. Pretty good creep from Mixu, actually. He started creep in the middle and at the bottom right and bottom left. Doing a good job. But he's banking 1k minerals, so that's uncharacteristic.
Yeah, I'm just quickly doing some things to try to optimize the stream. Yeah, again, we're starting to see a bit more creep spread, especially from the middle of the map, or top middle, so you'll know if the Hellions or anything else trying to go in.
Okay, sound is fixed, so that's good news.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, that's okay. Okay,
We have a
the
tank
medivacs are
push.
coming, so we have a pressure push, I would call it. But I'm not sure if I agree with him taking the tanks with him because it's kind of committing.
Okay, a few medivacs showing up. But yeah, there's a lot of links and lanes. As well, there's 4 queens.
Oh, good surround, good surround. Look at this, these links on the left. Killing those marines, but he's got the Hellions, so should not lose any more.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, and this round actually a huge thing killing
Yeah.
like
Okay.
4 or 5 marines.
But I'm really surprised Mixu is actually floating 1.5k minerals. That's a lot of money to be floating at 7 minutes.
Almost looks like one of my games. Just
I know, it
only
makes
have
me feel
like
better.
4 bases and half the lanes, but
True. And have the creep.
true. Like even this overlord is pooping with creep.
In case there was not enough.
Pushing in with a few marines medivacs as well.
Yeah, okay.
Actually target buying with banelings, but still
Medivac is
losing a
almost,
couple of marines.
yeah, almost lost that medivac full of marines.
6 HP, yeah. We have Lynx trying to go into the third base. Actually getting
Leave the base right as they come in. Okay, 84 drones to 65 ACVs. 5 bases against 3. It's looking very good for Mixu. Yeah, okay, he's putting ahead in supply in a big way.
We have some Hellions just waiting at the top. Will most likely try to go in as soon as he sees the Zerg army moving out.
And he's sending a run by, well actually not a run by, a whole army to the left hand side of the third base.
There's no units at the third base.
Yeah.
Might need a lot of them if the Lynx would. Actually, the Lynx just stand.
We have a small push on the right hand side. Maybe he can take out this hatchery, but I don't think so.
So many Lynx coming in. Like, the Lynx should just jump.
Really good surround as well. Beautiful.
He's getting the tanks. He actually cuts the tanks before switching.
Good target fire from Adrian.
Adrian is doing some Hellbat marine stuff on the other side. Slowly pushing out, maybe cleaning some
I think he got scared.
I really think the Hellion should have gone up to the top 12 o'clock base.
Yeah, that would have been a good move, but yeah, I guess you can only do so much.
I think in order for Adrian to win this, he has to do some multi-prong.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Look at
Because
this.
Mixer's macro.
Third base is under siege.
Yeah, the third base. Oh, if the Banix hit this, it's... Oh,
Oh my god.
I'm on the right side with the Marines.
Yeah, but the Banings are here already, so this can actually lace up easily.
All the way up the top as well.
Oh my
Getting
god,
all the
what a
Marines.
connection.
Getting all the Marines.
That is the end of this game.
Yeah, just look at the supplies. 7, 6. Even
Beautiful
getting into
game
the
from
natural
Mixer.
Marines. Yeah, and he's on 15 is going down. 5 bases, 3.
He's down to 53 SEVs to 91. So I guess now it's just a matter of digesting this loss.
Yeah, Mixer also got +2 now. The Lynx and Bane should be a bit more durable. Oh, nothing in third base again. Is the Lynx and Bane's just gonna swarm in?
Yeah,
This should
okay.
be... If this base goes down, like...
I think what I want to know is there going to be a GG?
Will there be a GG?
Will there be a GG? We want to know.
He's even
That's all we
building
care
two
about
lurker.
right now.
He's building 2 lurker densities, he's so far ahead. He
Almost
just
falling
wanna
up
end the
this
game. He just wanna end the game with 2 quick lurker upgrades in a push.
99 drones. Okay. Stop flexing. He's got 1 Baning burrowed. Not sure that can do anything, but it's still cute.
Wait.
He's almost got more medivacs than Marines.
He's actually on 13 medevacs right now. That's 26 supplies, basically not...
Beautiful
Well,
healing power.
True, yeah, like it's healing, but it's overhealing.
So we've got a big run by setting up to the right.
Probably like, if he can get into the natural, this game should be over. The tank is sieged on top of the
Good
supply
sieging on. Oh my god, I thought. Okay, he's still going there, so he's gonna find out.
Wait.
And we've got some lag going on.
We got lag?
Kanuya, come on, Kanuya. Okay, so the lag is over.
No, I don't think so.
Can I pause this game? Oh my god.
This is gonna be very problematic, cause
4-1, 4-1.
at
So now we know the control groups of Mixu, okay?
we're about to have a small army clash at the 6 o'clock base with the
Yeah,
vampire group.
and
Like, if he's
Adrian is
lagging
actually
here,
walking up
Banelings-
this ramp
If the
into
Banelings
Baning.
connect to the Marines, it's just gonna go straight into the natural, probably end the game.
Yep, I would predict the same. Can anyone pause this to make sure that this does not resume on a lag? I don't think I can pause.
Game paused.
Okay, Adrian paused, great.
Okay, nice. So, like, we need to see these Marines. Are they gonna
Game
walk straight?
resumed.
Oh, actually,
Oh,
the vampire
Mixu's
runs away.
leaving.
Oh, it
That
would
was an
have been the
anti-timing.
perfect- I really want to see
He's
this.
gonna...
Oh, he actually has 2 more Banelings in the bushes.
Beautiful, beautiful, come on, did it?
Oh,
No, 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 no!
Oh.
Oh, what a shame.
I think that would have been the thing not to make it.
Beautiful, 1 Baning detonated on the Marines. No kill, but a lot of Marines in the red.
He does have the medevacs though. So he's
Yeah, yeah, the 13 medevac squad.
Oh, and it took third base.
There are a couple of mines, but not gonna do anything. Oh my god, and the
SCVs go
Baning
down.
had this.
Down to 30
Okay.
SCVs. Yes.
Oh, and he's taking the bottom right hand side base. You know, I think he's just falling at this point.
At this point, it's
I think this game has been over for about 5 minutes,
Yeah.
so props to Adrian for staying in it.
just trying to.
Oh, and now the
Probably
lurkers on
thinking
the
about
Marines.
next game.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. I always play my games to the last because it's just more fun.
Yeah. I usually play. Yeah. Shit.
I mean, there's not much we can say at the moment. I mean, Lurkers against Marines. Oof, that was a connection if I've
And
ever
we
seen
actually
one.
get the GG. We get the GG.
Beautiful GG, good micro on the double letters. Okay, so that was a good game. Oh my god, 537 APM. Okay. I know APM is not everything, but when you get to that level,
It means quite a lot still.
yeah. And I mean, we could see that, right? He didn't miss a beat with a macro.
The injects were pretty much on point.
Yeah, I think the highest energy any queen has ever reached was maybe 20, which is just below the energy to make an inject. So that was the first game. So I mean, if I'm honest, after seeing this game, I would say that Mixu is the clear favorite.
We have the next lobby up. Yeah. This looked very one-sided.
I can tell Adrian is a really good player, but I mean, Mixu is just on another level. I mean, let's see what happens. But I mean, my feeling is that Adrian is a very standard player. And in a standard play, I mean, it's really hard to take on a player who's like 400 MMR above you. So if he doesn't cheese, it's going to be really difficult. I mean, we could see that his third base kept on being denied. And there's nothing he could do about it because he was always out of position.
The first one.
Okay, so the game is starting. What can we say about these players? I mean, I've never seen Adrian in any tournament, but he must be quite good. He's Grandmaster.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of them play either, really.
I mean,
I've only
Mixu
seen them
is
this
fairly
tournament.
famous. I've seen him play in what do you call it? The O Gaming tournament, the country-based tournament from O Gaming. Nation War. I don't know if you know about it. So on the bottom left side, we have the red Terran player from the Rocket team. It is Adrian.
And the top right corner, we have a blue circ. It is Mixu.
So it doesn't seem like there's any cheese coming up from either player. Very standard play so far. The pacing of the second overload from Mixu is a bit strange. He paused it for a few seconds, and then he's sending it in a diagonal direction, which is never going to be scouting any barrack. It's a bit strange. Maybe it's a pro move I don't know about.
Maybe he played Adrian before and knows something we don't.
Well, if I know something about Adrian, is that he does GG sometimes. So, oh, interesting. Okay, no second base. He's going for reactor first, so he's gonna have a lot of Marines at least, and now going for the second base. Interesting play here, switching things up a bit, which I like.
Yeah, I managed to pick the wrong one again, but we will have it after this one.
Okay, so now we have the factory coming down,
We have all the drones pulled out of the gas as well.
which is good for Adrian because he's gonna have a lot of Hellions very early. So let's see what he can do. He's taking a second gas now. What do you think he's gonna do? I call battle cruiser. What do you think?
I would actually love to see battlecruiser.
There's no other reason why you would get a second gas so early as Terran on this build order. I mean, I might be wrong, but I think that's what he's gonna do. Yeah, starport coming down, so I'm expecting a tech lab on the barrack, which is
I like
floating in the
how-
wrong direction.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe not a battle cruiser.
Is he maybe playing mech? He must be playing mech this game, right?
Yeah, every time I see a barrack float, I just call
It
mech.
should be mech. But like, I like the move he did before. A couple of marines running around trying to find overlords. He unfortunately didn't find one.
Yeah, and Mixer's Overlord is way at the bottom, so he cannot scout
Just
what's in the
waiting.
wall. Okay, now is okay. Okay, so
Yeah, it's
the tech lab is coming down now. Maybe my prediction will turn out to be true.
It should be. But don't you build the tech lab on the starport?
No, this way it's already faster. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, okay. It's an interesting build actually because this should make Mixer think it might be an MMM type of thing, you know, mass bio. But actually, it's gonna turn into a mech army of some battle cruisers.
Did see the floating barrack
Yeah, he did.
though. He should know it's
I
mech.
think he did. And now he sees the fusion core, so he knows it's battle cruisers.
Should just spam out queens, get a lair as soon as possible. Mixer is actually supply block right now. And only building one overlord.
The Hellions are coming. But
He does not have
too many
an
queens.
armory, does he?
Oh my god, the Lings are getting in, and that's kind of the end of this game already.
Oh, unless he actually gets behind. Does he
No,
close?
no,
Oh,
the
he
deepers are
doesn't
not
close.
lifted,
He doesn't
and that's
close.
really terrible. There's no unit.
Oh, this is
He loses
horrible.
so many SCVs.
On the other
And
side,
some more.
he's not doing anything. He's moving back with everything. So many
I think
queens.
he's-
Like, there's so many
yeah.
queens. This game is over.
The Hellions are running back, but it's too late now. Okay.
Clean up the links. But at this
but I
point,
mean,
it's
oh my god, he's
26.
turning back with the Hellions, and the Lings are still killing drones.
On the other side, a marine, a couple of marines and drones.
Is he going to spot the Banelings in the main base on time? No, he's not.
Wait,
And he's losing 26
Yeah.
SCVs,
He
32
should
now.
just, like, there's no reason to stay in this game. Even
Okay, the
this-
battle cruiser is
battle-
coming in, but I guess if I made a battle cruiser, I want to use it too.
Like, like this
He's
is
got
game.
8 queens right now.
There's 15 SCVs against 53.
That was a quick one. I mean, I did like the idea that Adrian tried to switch things up a bit, and I liked the build. Actually, it looked really good. It had some potential, but I mean, the links coming in yeah, it's just the end of it.
Well, yeah.
So we didn't get to see how it really pans out.
It was a bit unfortunate, I would say. Like, if the
Yeah.
links didn't get in, I think he would actually be in a very good position. If the BC could just get a bit damage. Just a bit
At
of
least
damage.
it would have been fairly even, I would say, because he had 8 queens, so for sure he wouldn't have done crazy damage. But then it all depends on the follow-up. But I mean, when you have no income,
Especially if the Hellions or the Marine drop could do something meanwhile. The battlecruiser is keeping the queens busy.
yeah, there was some, I mean, at least some potential. But yeah, Mixu seems like a very fast player, so he knows exactly when to go in. He's got this predator instinct.
Okay, so this time I actually have the right observer mode as well, the overlay. So it should also be good so people can see the score of the game.
All right. I didn't know what that meant actually. This
Yeah, I was
observer mode.
confused at first as well, and then, yeah. I had both the Legend and Blood Millen shouting at me.
Very good opsing on your side. I mean, we saw all the action.
I tried to keep up, at least.
Okay.
Ooh, we're going on light shade.
And this is Mixu's choice, so let's see what he brings on the table. But I mean, I have a feeling that he's very comfortable with the macro games.
Yeah, I feel like the longer the game goes on, the better for Mixo. Like, just
For
the
sure.
first game, Mixo was like so far ahead, so on point with all the macro, all the injects, the army control, the army split up, the run bys.
But you know, in terms of pure MMR, right? Adrian is at 5.8k, Mixu is at 5.7. So you would think that Adrian should have the advantage, but actually I think Mixu is a much more consistent player than Adrian. He's always been around 6k, so this is probably his low bar.
So, wait, what am I doing again? Hold on, hold on. You can introduce the players, I'll move along.
So on the top right, on the top left corner, we have the Zerg player Mixu from GdA-Team, hailing from Finland. And that's it.
Yes. If you do the second one real quick.
And on the bottom right corner, we have the red player playing for Team Rocket, hailing from France. It is Adrian.
And now we have the scoreboard saying 2-0 for Mixu so far.
That I don't know.
This overlay looks so weird.
So we have a standard game so far. No proxy barrack, no 12 pool, nothing special. Do you think that Adrian is going to try something a bit sneaky this game, considering the way the other games have gone?
I'm not sure since it's like the last lifeline, you could say. Like it's his last game, potentially.
Yeah,
And
you
going
don't want
for
to
a
go out.
cheese is kinda risky.
Yeah, you don't want to be out of the tournament
Oh.
because you tried some proxy stupid thing and it didn't work.
Yeah, that's only me that does that. But
And you don't even play Protoss, so
yeah, I do love going cannon rush into proxy, cannon rush into Void Ray or proxy Void Ray now and then when I'm annoyed at Protoss. But
oh yeah, when I play
yeah,
Protoss, I do the dirtiest things I can possibly think of. Okay, so he scouts that there's a second base. He goes home, which is a strange move, right? He should put his SCV on the third base to make sure he doesn't take it, right?
exactly. He should like he's
Because that's just a
basically
waste
giving
of...
him 3 third base, and he's taking the
Yeah,
forward base again.
yeah, now he's getting this base. Yeah, that's a bit of a mistake. And see, he's expecting some... Yeah, some Reaper to coming into the third base, but it's not. It's going straight to the second base, and it's going to do nothing there.
Yeah, I feel like honestly, with Reapers, you want to just deny the third base because it takes so much longer to actually be able to put it down.
I agree. I
But
agree.
maybe it's
You should
because
put
of
the
the
SCV
map
on the
though.
third base to make sure it doesn't take it. I mean, Mixer really likes this bottom base actually. Every time we've seen him play, he always takes it. So I guess that's the one he really wants.
But I feel like also on the light shade you can take both bases. Like both bases are pretty alright to take. So maybe that's why he went back to the SCV.
Yeah, but I mean, on this base against Terran, I mean, if the Terran brings some tanks on the high ground, and then the Marines, it's such a hard place. I mean, I always have trouble holding it.
Yeah, I usually take the bottom one or the middle
Yeah,
one.
me
I
too.
guess the 9
I mean,
o'clock.
that's just us, the sucky players. So
Exactly, and then we have Mixu showing us that we're doing everything wrong.
exactly. Oh, Roach Warren from Mixu. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be very spicy. It's gonna
I
be.
agree
You think
with that. I
it's?
like it.
Do you reckon it's an early roach
We're
push?
gonna have some. We're gonna have some Banshee, which is good. But we are in a fast third CC, so somehow Mixu knew what's up.
And it looks like it's not cloaked Banshee, but just the regular Banshee. So
Which is
maybe
good enough for the roaches, I guess.
exactly. It's actually a very good blind counter to the roaches.
Yeah. But let's see, is he going for a... Okay, 10 roaches. Quite the commitment here. So if Adrian can hold this without too much damage, he should be in a good position.
Oh, he actually swapped into the cloak Banshee. Well, started cloak.
Which is okay. Which is okay. If he's making a second Banshee, that's really good.
That's good. Yeah, he's making the second one.
Yeah.
So he should be able
Okay.
to hold this.
And he's keeping the Banshee at home. Very good move. Oh, is he moving it now?
It's fine. If he sees, did he see the roaches?
Yeah,
I think he
these
saw.
roaches are coming. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Very good move.
So now
These roaches
the
do not do
Banshee
too well.
should be able to slowly do this. Yeah, the amount of Hellions right now should be able to stall enough for the roaches to actually not do anything. I think he should just move back with all the SCVs though.
Yeah,
Like,
he
you
doesn't
don't
need
want
to have all these
the
SCVs here.
There's no reason to lose the SCVs here.
I agree. There's hardly anything to put in the
Even has a
bunker
Marauder.
anyway.
Like, even build a Marauder, you're good. You're not gonna lose anything.
Yeah, I mean, this is still good for him, and it's a good hold, but it could have been even better.
Yeah, but just look at the workers right now. It's 30 to 55.
Oh my god. How does Mixu drone up so hard?
Like, and
Incredible.
now
10 roaches is
Mixu
quite
just
a
building
commitment.
roaches. Like, he gets a spore crawler. He has a couple of queens. And I think Mixu should easily hold this. It's basically pure Hellion with few Banshees. So as soon as he gets a couple of roaches out, he should be able to hold this.
But Banshees are coming, and they have Cloak, and there's no Spore Crawler
The
yet.
spore is finishing in a second, though. And he does have 2 transfuses available.
Okay, he should split up the Banshees.
Yeah, and the Marauder is getting focus fired. Like, it's just...
I almost
it's an
feel
easy
sorry
hold.
for Adrian, because this game looked really good for him. Although in the main
Oh,
base,
there's no spore in the main! Oh, Adrian
Okay,
is
that's good
getting
damage.
a bit of damage now.
10
have
runes.
12 runes. 14. And he's actually even getting on top of the queens because there's no overs here.
That's
The
good
cloak
damage.
is about to run
That's
out
really
for
what
last
Adrian needs, right? Otherwise he's just dead.
And he even gets more drones.
17 drones now, so we're up to 43 to 53, which is much more doable.
Just don't lose the benches.
Oh no, that's a shame.
Well, at least they did pay for themselves.
And we've got a third CC already created, gonna land soon, so that's something.
Looks to be a classic bio with tanks.
There's no upgrade though, I mean, 1-1 is on the way, but it's just started, so... But 1-1 for Mixu was even later, because of this game was so aggressive.
I think, like, if I were Mixer right now, I'd probably go for all 66 drones and just try to hit the roach timing or something.
Very good placement on the Evo Chamber. He has to
Only
run
got
around
those two
and
drones.
very good hold.
Only losing
That's
3
very
drones for
costly.
all the Hellions. That's very good.
Yeah. I think that's when you can tell a really good player from a slightly less good one, right? It's when they stop because they know they cannot do any damage.
Exactly.
Here he just had to dive in, and that was the wrong decision. Of course, I would have made the same decision.
Exactly.
But losing 8 Hellions for nothing, basically.
I guess you didn't want the Hellions as much as you wanted other things, but it could
Yeah,
at least
but I
have
mean,
been like a
he's-
hilt bats or something later.
Oh, good move on the Reaper. Oh, I thought he was going to cancel the base. Almost. I mean, to be noted that Mixu is still on 3 bases, so it's not great yet.
Yeah, but he's doing the 66 workers into just mass roaches.
Yeah, but I mean, Adrian's got some tanks, 2 tanks, a couple of bunkers, so he knows what's up.
I don't feel like Mixo actually has enough here. He is
I never
morphing a
know.
lot of Ravages though.
I think it all comes down to control.
Oh,
Can he fire
actually-
down the tank fast enough?
If you attack into the natural here, the tanks are all at the third base. Like
Yeah,
there's
but
no
there's a
tank in
bunker
main.
with nothing in it, but still. Maybe Mixu's gonna...
Oh.
Yeah. He
He
has to
cancels
attack
the
anyway.
bunker. He cancels the bunker.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh. But yeah, I feel like he just walked into it.
Okay, buyers are doing great.
Nice.
But...
And now there's no tanks. Oh, okay, there's one tank coming.
There's one
just out.
tank in the natural.
But I feel like you can almost just move into the natural.
No, it's a great fight for Adrian, I think.
Yeah, like the roaches without corrosive biles, they just die to Marines. Like
Yeah,
you,
they do
you
nothing.
need the biles to make the bio move constantly.
And the tank was actually far back enough that he couldn't do anything about it. But now he's moving the tanks back to the natural, which is a mistake because Mixu's coming from the third base now. I mean, the bio army is fairly good now.
As long as
I
the
think
bio
it's gonna
doesn't
be a hold.
tank too many biles.
I mean, look at the supply, 160 to 110, not good.
Yeah, but
But
like
it's still roaches.
a Ravager's like 3 supply. So if you don't hit the biles, it's not really that good.
Yeah, and we can see a good micro coming out of
We have
Adrian
some
here.
nice stutter step. But
Okay,
at the
so I
same
guess
time, Mixer got a 4th base up and running, is now droning it up.
yeah, but the worker supply is quite even. Still a very even game overall, I would say.
I would love to see Mixer take out of the roaches. Like, you have the roaches, but I would love to see something else, because roaches are really bad late game. Like, you need to start getting
But
into...
what's the transition from roaches here? Okay,
I
he's
think
going
you
for
go
an
into
infestation.
lurker. I think you have to go into lurker. Which I assume he's doing with the infestation build, though I do not see
Yeah,
a
but
hydro
why
there.
is he going tier 3 before lurkers?
Like,
He's feeling very confident.
Like, you wanna get a Hydroden right now, and then the
Yeah.
Lurker then and the Hive together. It's
I
just
guess
like,
he's
doesn't
feeling
have it, right?
confident that he's not gonna die, so he's going straight for tier 3. But might
But
be a
what-
mistake.
what tier
Might be a
3?
mistake.
What tier 3 do you want though?
I would say the same as you, lurkers. But
Yeah,
let's
but
see.
Infestors? Are we gonna
I
see
think it
like
is-
him trying to file down the entire
That would be a
army
bad
with one-
idea according to me, because if you make infestors now against all these tanks, what are they gonna do?
He doesn't
I
even
mean, there's
have
only 2
the
tanks
upgrade.
though, so 3 tanks now.
So the Infestors doesn't even start with the extra energy. Oh, when he moves command a bit, actually doesn't even
He
get
wanted
the
to buy
tanks.
down the tanks, doesn't
It
get the
does.
tanks either.
I think he's...
Okay, this is a really good move from Adrian.
Exactly, he could honestly just be dead here. Like, he's forcing Mixu into building links right now.
And the infestors have got no energy because he doesn't have the pathogen glands yet. And he misses the biters again. Okay, this is really good for Adrian.
And he gets the base.
Supplies
Mixu
are
does have
even,
enough
but
base.
Adrian's army is much better than Mixu's.
It's way better, like, the Roaches and Ravagers, they do nothing against Marines Marauders if they don't hit the corrosive vials. And right now Adrian is doing a great job of dodging them. But here we have the Fungal.
Great fungal.
But is it enough?
Yeah, looking good
It
now.
looks like
I think the
it's
Mixu's
enough
gonna
to
clean
hold,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, did Adrian know about the infestors?
I don't think he did. I think they were hiding until they had some energy, because he doesn't have the energy upgrade, so they start with more energy.
So well done on Mixu for hiding it, because I think that saved him the game, basically.
Who missed
Okay,
the
good
Fungal.
dodge.
Oh, but Link's in the natural.
Okay, Mixu's favorite move. Any Zerg's favorite move, to be honest.
True. Pushing into the third base as well. He is gonna get the tank.
Okay,
Oh,
so...
he's chasing the SCVs. I would really love to see Adrian get a 4th base.
And look at these 3 mules doing nothing now.
Exactly. Like, Adrian's attack was very good if he expanded behind it.
Yeah, it was kind of an all-in.
He got the base and got Mixer down to 4 bases, which was very good, but then he lost his entire army. just lost
and then
another
he didn't
medevac
kill
full
that
of
many
Marines.
drones, so it's still okay for Mixu. I think Mixu's got this, but
There is a lot of marauders now, though.
good split after the fungal.
Still have 2 more fungals. Missed one of them.
Only one tank. I think that's the biggest weakness of
He has
Adrian's
another one
army
in
is the
front.
lack of tanks.
But
And
just
Mixu
look
has
at the map.
expanded everywhere.
Like, just look
Yeah.
at the map. The creep goes basically on the entire map. Or the entire half of Mixus.
Mixu's creep is second to none. I mean, maybe second to Serral, but it's amazing. Okay, so we have a big move command on half of the army of, well, not half, but a small portion of Adrian's army.
Mixu
It's
actually
gonna die
doesn't
now.
have that many ravages. Which is what's
And
like,
the
very
third
good
base
with
is
the fungals.
unattended, and the roach run by on the natural. Gonna
Yeah,
kill
and
more
now
drones.
Yeah, I think Adrian is just going for the all-in here.
Yeah, and he's kind of running around like a headless chicken at this point.
True. It's...
Oh, and the
it's looking
fungals,
tough.
oh my
the massive,
god.
yeah, the fungals,
That's it. Good game. Well done to both players, and well done to Mixu, I would say.
Yeah, even if all the roaches die here, Adrian just doesn't have the income at all.
And they don't even die, so yeah. 73
Lost 10
drones to
SCVs.
45 SCVs. 4 bases, but I mean third base is still not even mining at this point.
I think the
Very good
supplies
games
just
from
tell the
Mixu.
story here. He's going for a drop to try and do some economic damage, but like
I
Mixu
have to
just
say,
have the army.
when you're Terran and you're playing against mass roach ravagers, you must feel so confident. And then losing to it is even more frustrating.
I feel like you need to go for a second factory.
I agree, 100%. The lack of tank was really a big deal this whole game.
Yeah, especially
Oh
this
my
Inspire
god,
just
this
gets
fungal
pumped again.
Oh my god. Really,
Yeah, and
very
all the
good night
medevacs
to
fall as well.
on the infested. There's a small drop on the fourth base, but at this point it's a...
With some roaches spawn, basically kill all the marines because the medevac died. Only losing a couple of roaches. Where did this orbs come from?
We have twice as much army supply for Mixu at this point.
And like, even though it's in roaches, it's still like the infestors are doing so much work.
Yeah, the micro and the infestor is just perfect.
Almost hitting the entire army.
And now the planetary
if
is gonna
this base
die.
goes down, it's gonna be really bad. He does
Okay,
defend the
it's
base.
defended, it's defended. I mean, if he lost that, it's just... Okay, still the end. Well done to both players. I mean, obviously Mixu was the better player, but he still put on a great show.
I would say with the push, the move out Adrian did earlier, he almost had the last game here. Just a surprise fungal caught him a bit off guard.
Exactly. If he knew about these fungals, he could have split up beforehand, and it would have been a completely different fight.
He almost killed all of the remaining roaches and ravagers.
Yeah, I agree. I felt like Adrian could have had this last game, but Mixu, more experienced player, he knew what to do, and he did it. He fungled the army, got rid of it, and from then on it was just a straight sail to victory. So I guess this is going to be the end of this cast. I don't know who won the bronze match, by the way. I guess you can find out to go on the challenge page.
Sure, I could just go over there and check. Actually, I can only. Can I only? There we go. The Mus Zero won it 2-0, and it was the Mus Zero against Barragate.
It's a tournament where we have 2 Finnish players in the first 3 places, but none of them is Serral, so interesting fact.
Don't forget to click on participate. What? Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's time for us to say goodbye and thank you all for watching this GdA team internal, well, not internal, but this GdA team supported tournament. We hope to see you next time we have one of these tournaments. We hope to make them monthly, I think, right?
I think his plan is to make the monthly, yeah.
So I hope we see you next month for the next installment of this beautiful tournament. And the winner gets some money actually, because a lot of people have supported us on Matcherino. So I think he gets about $40. I mean, not an amazing amount, but it's a good amount for a
40 is pretty
community
good. I
tournament.
can just take a look. Yeah, the price pool right now is $33.25.
So
So
not
it's
bad,
actually pretty
not
good.
bad. Can get a couple of McDonald's from Finland, which makes it even better.
Exactly. Who don't want free McDonald's? Like by playing video games. Like that's
Exactly.
perfect.
That's my lifestyle. Okay, well, thank you, Anti-Call. It was really nice to cast with you instead of
Likewise.
just beating you up.
Damn it. I will get you next time.
Yeah, I'm sure you will
I
actually.
got you on ladder once.
Yeah, you know, I'm so scared when when I play against you, to be honest. I'm always like, oh my God, what's he got prepared?
Dude, it's
You will
crazy
get
games
me.
every time, man.
Yeah, yeah, fun games and fun times. So thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.